The gear assembly is a major component of your cordless drill. The transmission has a series of gears that increase the amount of torque the drill produces. The transmission has 2 torque settings and a selector to change between them. The clutch is adjustable and allows you to set it to cut out at a specific torque. This is helpful when driving screws to a specific depth. Over time, the transmission will wear and eventually fail. Often a failed transmission won't drive at all in one torque setting, but will still work on the other. A failed clutch might not slip at all, slip constantly, or slip at a lower amount of torque than it should. Replacing the transmission and clutch assembly is a repair that you can do yourself, and I'm going to show you how.
Hi, I'm Mark Socha.
Do-it-yourself repairs like these are easier than you might think. From lawn machines to cordless drills, kitchen mixers,
Outdoor grills.
our how-to videos walk you through each repair from start to finish. So doing it yourself means never having to do it alone.
Let's get started.
I'll begin by removing the chuck from the drill. The chuck is secured with reverse thread screw. I'll use a screwdriver to remove it. With the screw removed, now I can remove the chuck. To do that, I'll chuck a large Allen wrench inside of the chuck. I'll make sure that the clutch is set to the drill mode and the transmission is in the low gear. Now I'll lay the drill on my workbench and use a mallet to quickly strike the wrench, which will break the chuck free. Now remove the rear motor cover. Now remove half of the handle housing. Now I have access to the gearbox. To remove it, I'll lift the motor and gearbox assembly slightly away from the housing. I'll remove the selector switch. There's 2 springs underneath the selector switch, and I'll be careful not to lose them. And now I can pull the gearbox away from the armature. Now I can install the new gearbox. I'll align the gearbox with the housing so the tab for the selector is pointing up. I'll reinstall the armature to the gearbox. Now I'll install the selector switch. You'll notice one of the springs is sitting up proud from the selector. I'll hook that spring on the tab on the transmission. I'll align all the components with the housing and slide it all back into place. Now I can reinstall the housing and secure it with the screws. Now I'll reinstall the rear motor cover. I'll finish up by reinstalling the chuck. I'll thread the chuck onto the transmission. I'll reinstall the Allen wrench. This time I won't strike it. Let's give it a good twist to make sure the chuck is tight. And I'll secure the chuck with the retaining screw. And remember, that is a reverse thread. And that's how you can replace the gear assembly in your cordless drill. Be sure to check back often for new videos and expert advice. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up.